Hi everyone, we're going to continue learning about Geogebra. Geogebra again is a resource for mathematics to learn and to teach. Alright. Geogebra is a very efficient tool because if we take a look at resources, we go to illustrative mathematics. This is for middle school. Here is the curriculum for each grade of middle school, 6th to 8th grade. And here are the units that will be taught for 6th grade math. If you take a look at one of them, there are obviously different things that you learn within each unit. So there's different lessons. So if you go to teacher materials, there's preparation. There's a lesson here already. So teachers will be able to easily get it and be able to modify it. Here is a practice that students will be doing as well. As teachers, you can view what the student's gonna view when they start doing this lesson, which is very efficient because you don't have to struggle to look for it anywhere else. As students, you go to students materials and this is gonna be your lesson. You're gonna be looking at this. So if you go to lesson, here's tiling the plane, and then here are your practice problems. And there's also another resource, which is a video where you can see the rigid polygon tool and how you can use it. And there's also the practice that students will be doing as well. And look at this awesome tool to use. It's a graphing tool to be able to do a rigid polygon easier. See? And everything. Okay. Now, this is for middle school. However, there are 4 other subject areas. So if we go down right here, let's say we're taking geometry. We can go to geometry. Let's say we're learning about angles. We can click on angles. We can go down here and we can click on any of them. Let's say we want to learn about adding the angles in a triangle. So here are lessons. This is how students are going to see it again, as you can see. But as a teacher, you can just click on this purple link right here and it'll take you to the lesson that you can get in order to do this activity with the students. And the students will be able to use this table that's already provided for them to be able to just write down their thinking and their answers. Okay. Also, this is very efficient because you can actually just save it completely. If you go to these 3 dotted lines, you can click on it and you could put add to favorites. Obviously, you have to create an account. So first, like I recommended in the first video, it would be ideal to create an account. Also, if we go back to our home page, if we go back to our home page, if we click on these 9 squares, here are other tools that we can use. Geometry tools, 3D calculator, CAS calculator, scientific calculator. You can even write notes. So all these you can easily save. So let's click on geometry. Here you can draw many shapes. Let's say we're drawing a polygon and you can do so many more things to this polygon or to anything. And then if you click on these 3 lines again, you can actually save it. And if you go back to home and you go to resources, you could go to favorites, and this is where your favorites are going to appear. And you go to mine, and this is where everything you wrote, like the notes and everything, will be saved. This is why it's very efficient. It definitely saves a lot of paper and a lot of ink for schools, which is why it's very efficient. And you can save the units and the resources that worked for you as a student or as a teacher. So yeah, this is why GeoGebra is efficient. Thank you.